Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Harsha Verma and today I am going to discuss an important topic of cyber security, and that topic is IT Act 2000. So let's start the video. So before starting IT Act 2000, I would like to give a brief overview of cyber security. Basically, cybersecurity is the practice of protecting people, systems, and data from cyber attacks. Now, in our day to day life, we hear about different types of cyber attacks and cyber crimes. So, uh, here comes a question that what is a cyber crime? So basically, cybercrime is a computer oriented crime, and the crime where the person uses the computers, internet, or other electronic devices as a tool for committing the crime. Okay, so this is called as cybercrime. Now, if there will be crime, so there should be some law that can protect the people and the systems. So the law or the act that work for controlling cybercrime is known as the IT Act 2000. Now let's start about the IT Act 2000. So first of all, the introduction of cyber IT Act 2000. So the IT Act is better known as the Information Technology Act 2000. It is also known as ITA 2000 or the IT Act. This is an act of Indian Parliament which came in force on 17 October 2000. It is the primary law in India that deals with the cybercrime and electronic commerce. So, uh, you have understood that what is cybercrime? Cybercrime means the crime that is done with the help of computers and networks or internet. Okay, and IT Act is a law that deals with the cybercrime and electronic commerce. So, the electronic commerce means the e-commerce websites that we use for our day-to-day life. Okay, that we use in our day-to-day life. Okay, so how electronic commerce, how the IT Act work for the electronic commerce, like the electronic transactions or the electronic data interchange that we perform through these online services are comes are regulated by the ITA 2000. So ITA 2000 gives the legal recognition to the electronic commerce and the electronic records. Okay, now now let's discuss the background. So this bill was the IT Act was passed in the budget session of 2000 and signed by the President K.R. Narayanan on 9th May 2000. The bill was finalized by a group of officials headed by then Minister of Information Technology Pramod Mahajan. So at that time in the year 2000, there was the Minister of Information Technology was Sir Pramod Mahajan, and the President of India were was Mr. K.R. Narayanan. Okay, so after passing the IT Act 2000, India became the 12th nation in the world to have its own separate legislation on IT. Now, next, this IT Act or the original Act contained 94 sections which are divided into 13 chapters and 4 schedules, out of which the third and fourth schedule were omitted later. Now the law applies to the whole of India. So as I have discussed as that the IT Act is the law of India. It was passed in India, so that's why it applies to the whole of India. And if a crime involves a computer or a network located in India, that means if the cyber crime will if the cyber crime will be committed in India, then that crime will be that crime will be comes under the Indian law. Okay. Now, the Act provides a legal framework for electronic governance. Okay, so this gives a legal framework for electronic governance. Electronic governance means this is also known as the e-governance. That means the government services or the facilities which are available online. ठीक है. So this act provides a legal framework for electronic governance by giving recognition to electronic records and digital signature. So as you all know that earlier we were using the paper based methods, and there were lots of file based system. There were files, or the manual storage was used for storing the data, but now everything has become online. And for and we use different types of electronic records, and for electronic records we have to use the digital signatures. Okay, so this IT Act gives the legal recognition to all these electronic records and digital signatures. And it also defines the cyber crimes. That means if someone commits a cyber crime, then he or she will be punishable under the different sections of the IT Act. And the IT Act prescribes the penalties for the civil wrongs. That means if someone will commit a crime, then there will also be a provision of imprisonment and the penalties. Okay. Now, next, here is a list of some important cyber crimes. So here you can see the list. So these are some of the cyber crimes which I am showing here. Now the list is so long, so I have taken some of the cyber crimes in this list, so you can check it out. If there is a tampering with the computer source documents, then tampering means if there is a disclosing of information, then that will come under the then that will become that will come under the section 65 of the IT Act. And there is also a provision of imprisonment up to the 3 years and or fine up to the 2 lakh. If there will be hacking with the computer system, hacking means if there will be unauthorized access, then that comes under the section 66. Receiving any stolen computer or communication device comes under the section 66b. Using password of another person comes under the section 66c. Cheating using the computer resource comes under the section 66d. Publishing the private images of others comes under the section 66e. And acts of cyber terrorism comes under the 66F. Okay, so cyber terrorism means when any terrorist group spreads violence through the use of computers and internet, then that is known as the cyber terrorism. Okay. And similarly in 66c, here, using password of another person. Password of another person means if someone use some other person's credentials, they misuses other person's identity. So that is known as the identity theft, and if this will occur, then that will come under the section 66c. Okay, so this list is a long. If there is a failure or refusal to comply with orders, failure, refusal to decrypt data. So these are all the different cyber crimes, okay, which I have included here. Now, if you want to explore more, then you can also check out the list. You can also get the other details as well.